Hello guys, welcome to Tech Design. Hope everyone is doing great. So in this tutorial we will talk about how we can make a rapid dimension and linear dimension, as well as radial dimension and angular dimensions, how to provide the dimensions in Unigraphics and Next Drafting Workbench. So as you can see here, we have one view here, so which is a top view that is placed here, and we are going to provide a dimension for this. So here you can see there is an option called rapid dimension. So rapid dimension is nothing but it is a combination of all these three, so whatever the linear, radial and then angular dimensions, so all these combined in this rapid dimensions. In case in some critical condition, if you are not able to provide any linear or radial or angular dimensions using a rapid dimensions, then you can go for individual dimensioning here. So I will just show you how we can use give linear, radial and angular dimensions using this rapid dimensions. So after that we will go in depth into the other dimensions as well. So let's start. So we'll just go to rapid dimensions now. So now as you can see here, there is an reference, so they select the first object and the second object. So always in NX it is very important that the way how you select any object. Say for example, if you are selecting this line and this line, so it will go into automatically it will change into an angular dimension. Suppose if you are selecting any arc here, then it will directly go into a radial dimension. If you are selecting any object or a point to point, and then it will convert it to a linear dimensions. So first of all I will just draw a linear dimension here. So here is my linear dimension, so I'm just taking this point and this point. So since I have selected this point to this point, so you can see here there is a radial dimension that is developed. Say for example, I'll just provide a dimension again from here. So whatever previously we have done, that is vertical dimension, so this is horizontal dimension. So in rapid dimension, either you can give horizontal or vertical, as well as some angular as well. Say for example, I want to give an angular dimensions like this here. Say for example, this is my first point. Okay, select this point and this center to this center, and you can see here this is now horizontally measuring. So if you go here, it will measure along vertical. Say for example, if you are giving an horizontal dimension, you can just give it like this, or else vertical like this. Suppose if you want to give dimension along at any point, from one point to another point, you can just go to rapid dimension and change this to point to point. So whatever the measurement method is there, you can just change it, and now you can select this point to this point. So as you can see here, when the points are selected, it will measure along that point direction, so it will not take any horizontal or vertical dimensions. In the same way, we have a perpendicular and angular, radial. So these are the things we can play around, but I will show you how we can give a radial dimension using a rapid dimensioning. Say for example, now we are into a rapid dimension. So now I'm going to select this. So as soon as you select this, you can see here there is a radial dimension that is coming. So this is how we can provide radial dimension inside the rapid dimension. So this is very quick dimensioning method. So you can just give go into rapid dimension and provide horizontal, vertical and other in angular as well. So I will show you how we can provide an angular dimension as well. So in order to provide this radial dimension, there is a one trick you need to follow up. As you can see, when you go here, it will always take the center point of that circle. So we should not click in this manner. We should have to select the point on this arc. So now it is the point on arc. So once you select that, then it will take a radial or whatever the dimension we have. So this is how we can give a radial dimension for the NC using this rapid dimension. So now I will show you how we can provide an angular dimension using a rapid dimension. Say for example, I'll just go to rapid dimension here. So as I said, you always it matters when how you select the object. Say now you don't need to select this center point or end point or a start point. So you have to select the line. So I'm selecting this line. Now what I'll do is I will just select this line. So as soon as you select these two lines, the angular dimensions will come. Say for example, this line, and I'm going to select this line. See, now you can see the angle. Say for example, in case I'll just select in different manner. So I'm just selecting this line now, and if I select a point here, say for example this center point, so now always this comes into a linear dimension. So make sure that when you're trying to provide an angular dimension, you should always select two lines, so that you will have an angular dimension there. So I hope you enjoyed this rapid dimensions, guys. So next we will move on to these things. So I hope you enjoyed this rapid dimension. Now we'll go to linear dimension, radial dimension and angular dimension. So this is very quick. So as the name suggests, linear dimension, so you just need to select two items, so you will be having linear dimensions along that direction. Say okay, so if you want to change any direction along any point to point or any perpendicular dimensions, you can just measure using these options. And now we will go into radial. So radial is quickly, you just need to select any arc, so it will give you an radial dimension. So here as well I can just give, okay, so this is like that. So now in angular also we can just provide. So angular, you just need to select two lines, so it will take a angular dimensions along that two lines. Say for example this is 90 degrees, so this is how it measures. Okay, so I hope guys you enjoyed this dimensioning. Please stay tuned. So in the next tutorial I'm going to explain this ordinate dimension. This is also very important, guys. So in the next video I'm trying to explain you how we can make an ordinate dimension. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel, hit a like button, as well as share my videos.